Hello, it's Don from the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. We do railroad, model railroad. Hey, it's Don from the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. So we do model railroading stuff and we have fun with it. And I got a turnout I gotta fix in here, but not sure what I'm doing. I might work on the siding up here for the coal mine between Romley and St. Elmo. I might do that. All right.
This one looks like it's solid.
Oh, this is probably what we want to do it though.
You don't want to come back that far?
Yeah, because to give us more room, you just pull them out.
So Jim's here, working on Jim's land. Makes sense. I got a turnout I gotta kind of modify for him. So I'm gonna do that real quick first.
All right. Give me the chainsaw.
Okay.
All right, so in that spot, this turnout, this needs to be modified. So there's a couple gaps right here. There's a couple of wires that close those gaps. We're gonna pull those wires out, gonna solder stuff across here, and that way it will make the point rail and the stock rail all the same polarity, just like my hand-built turnouts. This works much better. So you just have to cut that and break that connection. Make sure it's good. Here we go. One modified turnout. Okay, for whatever it's worth, I made a couple adjustments on this turnout and going into the intermodal yard-ish area. Anyways, people are having troubles running through it. I didn't see anything run through it, but I found a couple little issues, so we'll see what happens. This is Romley. This is the mine between Romley and St. Elmo. And we just put a little shim down here because we're going, this goes downhill, but this is level. So we're gonna try and see if we can get that siding going. Okay, this is the coal mine on the narrow gauge, and quite a few number of videos ago I said these turnouts were working great. Not actually. So this turnout here, if you set it to go to the diverging route, the car would very nicely just keep going straight. Really odd. I found out that this point rail was sitting kind of down too low. So I just adjusted that. This car runs over it now. I haven't tried a locomotive, but I think I got that fixed. So just fixing little thingies here and there. Here's some locomotives, but beyond that, my dad rounded up some horses. He also plugged in a couple trees. So, you know, it's kind of cool, a little something. The gas station actually got a little busier too. So Dad's working on the vertical curve. Once again, this whole thing is going downhill, but that needs to be level. So we just kind of put a little shim in there. I designed it to do that type of thing. So we'll see what happens. And John is here. All right, so Scott is putting together some more of these little throws with electrical contacts. I always had problems trying to solder to them, but
I don't know if this is galvanized sheet metal that's on here or whatever it is, some sort of weird coating, but since he's had problems soldering to this, I've learned a trick. Keep the end on it and just keep doing this until it's all nice and shiny. And
it's kind of a metal copper brush.
Just to scrape off the coating that's on it, make it to where it could bite on there with that stuff. Things.
Perfect. So that's how you can solder on better. Whatever. I don't know what to say. He just said photograph it.
Well,
It all makes sense
Isn't
later.
that just beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah. No, and this would be fine, I think.
okay, also, the diameter, this radius right here will be larger with any given,
Yeah, it's gonna be the bigger the pipe, the...
exactly.
Right.
So Jim and John are, I think, discussing the fine science of bending fine wire
It's
accurately.
It's the politics of
The
bending the wire correctly.
So
We don't politics.
I don't know what. I'm not quite sure what they're working on, but I don't know. They're always up to something interesting.
But if you see it, see if you have that black mark right there, and
Yeah.
now if you have another black mark over here, you just do exactly the same thing. You just grab that thing, you put the black mark right there, and guess what it does? It gives you exactly the same bend every time. Ta-da! It needs to be, straightened out a little bit, but look,
See?
Show it to him.
you can't see that, it's too small. You can see that.
Maybe.
Well, who knew?
Who knew?
This Doug
They know what they're talking
last
about.
one down in Roseville, he knew.
Scott's
Okay.
cutting stuff off his locomotive.
They're flying everywhere.
Watch your eyes.
Oh,
As you can tell, I did that after I cut it.
Yes. Thank you.
Me no likey the hooks that are on these Katie's, so I cut them off because I have air hoses.
how do you get them to uncouple?
Easy. A pick.
A stick.
What are you calling a farce?
So a farce. No one's a farce. We're all farce.
Jim Parsons.
Nobody is. So this is the area where we transfer cattle from narrow gauge to standard gauge, and some of the rail in here was like filed down too far, so I kind of fixed that, and we're trying it out with Scott's locomotives. Actually, it's working good.
Since I'm the only one that's got 6-wheel.
He's the only one with 6-wheel locomotives that are DCC. We've got a ton of DC ones, but well, they're in a box. So
What's in that box?
what's in the box? Okay. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Oh, I got test stuff over there still. Okay, so the locomotive went through this turnout perfectly fine. I just wasn't around to actually see it. That frog looks more like a tadpole.
They're small.
Small. I don't know if you heard that. No, you were supposed to be in the video. Jim just said it not only works, but it works well. That makes me feel good when Jim says stuff like that.
Because it does. I mean, it's what you can
All
see.
right. So we've had some questions about Jim's jig, this particular jig anyways. And we're actually gonna lay some ties with it real quick. So they're all set in there. Put some tape down. Got the glue down.
You guys are picking on me.
No, this is good stuff. And we just lay them down in there. Right? Then we just let it dry. And you can kind of make curves with it too. So, this is good. And then we just let the glue dry, right?
You didn't make sure
put some weight on it?
Only half, use that tape only half as wide.
Yeah,
So I didn't-
probably should have cut the tape in half lengthways. But yeah, I think we just put some weight on it and let it dry, and then we pull tape off later. There you go. You have stuff over there I can show, Jim? He's working on it. Go check that out.
Oh, wait a minute. You haven't even seen that. Come
Actually, I
down
don't think I
here.
have that on video, no.
Because you weren't here.
Oh, I saw it. Oh, just because I brought my friend out here to check things out.
Yeah, you did see it.
Your dad wanted this on. He wanted this done, so we had the poker club over.
Yeah.
We had an open house, and when they were done, your dad grabbed me by the collar and said, "You're going to put that thing in over
Right.
there." And I said, "Oh,
wouldn't let him go home
okay."
till I was done.
That's exactly right. That's what happened. So here we have this end of the siding for the cattle pen. What you're looking at down there is the other end. Not only is this turnout in, but there's a tortoise under there, and not only is a tortoise under there, but it actually works.
Oh.
And not only that is it not only wired, it's also wired for the signals. He handed it to me unwired and stuck it up in there, and I had to go underneath there and overhead solder all that in there. I wasn't going home until it was done.
Cool.
That was the orders I got. Just
Right. So,
it works.
show you
Look
the
at
other
it.
end of where that siding's gonna be. So this is the other end of that siding, and Jim's been working on that tonight. So he's actually got the main line cut out and the turnout mostly in there.
until I can't go home until it is. But also, what it corrected a potential problem. Right through here is where you can see it, where the rail was put together. So there was 2 short sections of rail in here. They weren't causing a problem, but now they're gone. And you know, we've had trouble on this layout with short sections at the joints. We've had to replace almost all of them. This one wasn't troublesome, but now it's gone.
Now it's gone.
Yes, took care of that too.
All right, so anyways, I don't know. They're still looking at stuff up there. I think we're kind of done for the night though. So Scott's here. Jim says he can't go home till he gets that done. But I think I'm gonna go home. So whatever. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, ring the bell thingy to get notifications when new videos come out. Hit the thumbs up, or as some people say, smash that like button. I don't know, I haven't ever said that. I feel like I stole someone's line. But anyways, we'll see you next time.
Either stole or just commented on it.
So, yeah, there we go. Maybe it's a compliment. I don't know.
Why not?
Okay, smash that like button. All right, see ya.